Hello guys, and welcome to the channel. I am Marv, and this is Readings by Marvelous Madame TAURUS. We're going to be taking a look at your weekly energy reading, carrying you through November 5th through the 12th for the beautiful sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Capricorn, everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. Let's go ahead and unpack. I am calling this the week of Hell and Harmony, or Harmony and Hell. Why? We have Venus moving into Libra on November the 8th, and the next day our Mercury will feel like it's in a retrograde because it is moving in the sign that is the opposite of its energy, and when it moves into Sagittarius on the 19th. On the 9th. With that being said, as a Capricorn, Venus in Libra is going to be going into your 10th house. Capricorn, there's been a lot of energy around your career. Let's go ahead and unpack this. So I can definitely see right now that you have went within yourself. Let's go ahead and highlight what we're leading with, which is Page of Wands. A passionate new message coming towards you is what we are leading with. Now, the page is, definitely a good card, okay? This week could bring you some information, excitement, new ideas, energy, fearlessness. You may be charging ahead, but this is also a message. This page brings a message. So all of that energy, that passionate energy is going to be brought to you as a message. However, in your heart place, you are going through apathy. So you are going within. You are not necessarily open right now in your heart. There is a apathy. You're contemplating something. You're completely disconnected from anything that you love, or right now it could be love, but I'm gonna say that whatever this is this week, you're disconnected. You're not even thinking about that. There could be indifference or just plain flat out boredom. Okay, you're not focused on the cup that is being given to you by spirit, and you're certainly not focused on the cups that lay at your feet. You're not even focused on that right now. So your focus is not whatever is going to make you happy. Your focus is, if you look at that Ten of Swords, that's where you are. You're trying to move toward or move around in the uncomfortable energy of going through apathy with a Ten of Swords. Now, this Ten of Swords, I've been trying to break down these symbolisms in these cards lately. And, this is betrayal and ruin and failure, pain, loss, crisis, and something that's ended. That's what you're focused on. You're not focused on whatever that message was. You're damn sure not focused on anything or anyone that may be loving you. You're focused on what was lost, okay? And what led us to an energy of the Page of Wands is the Emperor. The Emperor is the bottom of the deck behind the Seven of Pentacles. This is our past card. So let's talk about the Emperor in the past. How could an Emperor lead us to an energy of a Page of Wands? The Emperor is our major arcana. The Emperor comes in. We know that the Emperor is obviously authority, power, stability, leadership. This is reading like someone that is in a leadership role in the past has completely tore they ass with you, Capricorn. Period. Okay? This is probably a high-ranking person in your your job, or it represents a period of structure and authority and control. It could be from this person, if this is a person, or if this is just experience. It was when rules and structure heavily guided the actions and decisions, fostering like a sense of security and order in your environment. It was like a stage where authority, either, like I said, experience, or this other person played such a significant role. And it was there to help shape and cultivate discipline in your approach at work, okay? Now, this is feeling like work to me because I'm looking at these pentacles, and I know that this is this Venus in Libra is passing through your 10th house. It doesn't have to be. Again, if we read this through general, it's general. If we are reading this through a relationship or romantic perspective, this person, this emperor, was your everything. And Capricorn, depending on like what else is in your chart, you're typically like very strong in certain things. But I have met Capricorns that have different, like Capricorn suns that just have different type of moons. And I wouldn't have never thought that that person was a Capricorn. Like, just like you will meet me and you'll listen to me talk and you would never think I'm a Cancer. You would think that I'm definitely Earth because I have a Capricorn moon. So it's very interesting how it plays out. But you could be definitely a Capricorn and you felt more comfortable. Maybe you are a Capricorn sun and you have like a Leo moon. Let me call them out. It could be a Leo moon. It could be a Gemini moon. A moon or an individual that doesn't mind the other person doing the heavy lifting. You know what I'm saying? Like where you need that structure from another person, which would be mutable. In my experience and my life experience and observation with these zodiac signs, it will more than likely be a mutable sign, not necessarily Virgo, but definitely like Gemini, Cancer to a certain extent, depending on what else is in their chart. You just someone that doesn't mind allowing someone else to take the lead. You are very much so steeped in authority. So maybe this was a significant other and you didn't mind them leading because you respected them. That's another way where we don't mind people to come in and take the lead. You have to earn our respect. So maybe that is what this person did. So we're going to leave that alone. And right now you're rethinking things. Okay. So in the past, I feel like you were so used to certain things going a certain way. There could be, you definitely are dealing with stress. You're dealing with loss. Did you lose this person? Was there a breakup? Was there a disappointment? The Ten of Swords is not even talking about disappointment more so than it is talking about loss. Let's go to and talk about Seven of Pentacles. Now, when we are in a Pentacle energy of Seven of Pentacles, mind you, we're reassessing. We want a direction change. We want to be rewarded for our efforts. We want to grow. It's patience and perseverance and results. You know, it is an energy of really watching over the seeds that have been planted, right? So if this is a work situation for you, honestly, I'm feeling like right now, a Seven of Pentacles in your work, I would say that right now you definitely are in the energy where you're kind of just sitting back and figuring out what's good. Like you're trying to figure out whether you're going to be patient and stick around or whether you're going to get up out of there. Like this is growth and prosperity. But I don't think that things have come to you the way that you wanted them. I think that if this is a current job, obviously it is, you spent a lot of time honing in on your skills. And again, you haven't seen the progress that you feel like you deserve. That's the thing. Because this is a card about patience. There is some disappointment here. You have not received what you think you deserve. And you feel like you've been doing your thing. Yes, the card talks about how you have to be patient. Rome wasn't built in the day. You know, as long as you're still happy with what you're doing, everything will be worth it in the end. I don't know about that. You feel like you haven't seen the progress that you deserve or gotten exactly what you deserve from the Seven of Pentacles. Now, if this is though this is a relationship, and this Seven of Pentacles, which is the energy that you're in right now, is representative of an individual and how you feel about this person right now with the Seven of Pentacles, like how you feel. I'm going to read it from three different situations. So if you are single right now, the Seven of Pentacles You're looking at the situation. You walked away from whomever. You obviously are walking into your power with that emperor. You're used to your relationships moving a certain type of way. This page of wands is representing a message that you received, or, the messenger about, you're feeling good about moving forward. You shouldn't really be dating because in your heart, you're not even focused on that. But if you're single, right now, all of these cards, with the exception of the past, is being influenced by Seven Pentacles. So, if Seven Pentacles for a single, you may be finding a lot of people that are drawn to you, and these relationships have a lot of potential. And now, again, just like the energy of the job, like in the Seven of Pentacles, that you could have, you're such a great catch. You put in so much work. You're this, you're that, and the third. You're looking for someone who is going to match that work, someone who is going to be worthy of all of that, Capricorn. You may be running into individuals that have a lot of potential, but you have to be patient and allow these things to grow. I will say, though, that is a great card for you. This is like the second or third reading that's come out like that, where if you are going to accept somebody, it will be an individual that's in the Seven of Pentacles type of energy, because they have realistic views that may not be clouded by emotion. And so they're into a long-term relationship. So you're going to be bumping into people that way. If you can control cutting the heart valve on and off when you feel like you've met the person that you deserve, then that's fine. But you're not really in a position right now where you should be dating. But that is what it is if you're single, okay? If you are in an existing relationship, this person is pleased with where you guys have come, but I don't think you are. You're waiting on something. You're waiting on something, and you feel like you've been patient enough. So instead, you're going to have to come out of that Four of Cups. Maybe you're bored with the way that things have been going. And maybe this Page of Wands was them trying to, bring some new excitement back into your relationship, which is not a bad thing, Capricorn. If you're willing to be patient and allow this person to turn this around, I think that it may work, because you both could feel, especially if that person is coming up as the Emperor, that you have cultivated this connection over the course of time, and that you guys, this is also, if this is a relationship for you, you've been with this person for a while. You feel like you're both growing and thriving, but are you on the same page relationship wise? It has become redundant and mundane, and it's time to revitalize this connection. Yes, you have to understand that, love isn't about rainbow and butterflies all the time, but the deep connection that you have should make it all worth it. So I would say this person is trying to bring some of that energy back into your relationship, especially with that Page of Wands. So be receptive to that. And if this is an old relationship and you have walked away and you're not dating anybody and you're fresh out of a relationship with someone, the Seven of Pentacles indicates that there are some things between you guys that need to be healed. There are things right now where I would say those seeds were planted, and now we have to see what's going to happen with them. There could be a lot of growth and maturity that needs to happen on one or both of you guys' ends in some areas. This ex-person that you walked away from could feel like they have a chance with you, but at the same time, it's going to take a lot of work. It's a good sign for reconciliation, but you guys have to be on the same page and put in a lot of work in order to make it work. And that is what I have for you this week. Now, keep in mind of language with this, Mercury and Sagittarius. Anytime Mercury doesn't operate really good in the energy that it's in for the collective, it can feel like a Mercury retrograde. The only difference is that you're going to be focused on the communication. Like I said, you may be listening to me like, okay, I'm going to keep that in mind, Mar. But the person that has not had the benefit of listening to this may not know that, and then they're going to come at you sideways, and then it could be a recipe for disaster. So keep that in mind. But it should bring harmonious energy to a work situation and other situations, and it's going to bring it in your 10th house if you are a Capricorn sun or rising. If not, take everything as it resonates, but I like to make sure that I let you know that the astrology is just for those two, and everything else is if it resonates with you. Because regardless of whether this resonates with a Cap sun or rising, this Venus moving into Libra is still going to be highlighting your 10th house. So you may experience this energy in that area, but even if you don't experience it just like this, there's going to be things that take place that's going to be affecting your 10th house, regardless of whether you know it or not. And then that is the most public part of your chart. So, this could definitely be that. You definitely feel disappointed. And that's where I'm going to end it. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. And I will see you next week, Capricorn, when we do it again. Bye, guys.